Welcome to the Super Fight Series. I'm Vinny Shawman, and today we are having a press conference for the 77 kilos £5,000 tournament winner. With me is four of the very, very best 77 kilo fighters in the world, and we're going to have a look with Amir Sabasic in his magic bucket to find out who's going to be fighting who. Amir, can you do the draw, please?
Number one, Aidan Brooks.
Aidan Brooks. Aidan Brooks is from Ireland, and he won't be with us at this particular press conference, but he will be at the show.
Number two, Kevin Ward.
So, Kevin Ward from Southport, not far from me. Kev, you've drawn Aidan Brooks from Ireland. Have you seen Aidan fight before?
I have. Seen him fight a few times.
Okay, and your opinion?
I win. It's simple, I win. He's good, but he's good, he's strong, but I'm better. I win.
Short and sweet, a bit like myself. Then again, everyone's short compared to you, aren't they? So, what makes you so? I mean, obviously, you know.
He's fought one of my friends before, so I know.
Your friend being
Stu.
Okay.
He's fought him before. He was at heavyweight, but still fought him. Still everything, you know. And I think anyway, since Aidan's dropped the weight, he hasn't been as good as he was when he was fighting heavier, if that makes sense.
Right, okay.
But yeah, I'm happy with that match. I'm happy with that.
Okay, no problem. So it's inside knowledge there from Kev. Obviously, you've done your homework on him before, and you're saying that because he's dropped weight, it's ridiculous to fight 80 kilos, was it?
Heavier? I think he phoned me, mate, at 88.
85, 88. That's quite a drop, isn't it? Oh, well, Aidan Brooks, you've heard what Kevin's got to say, so looks like you might be in a bit of trouble, me old love. So, Amir, could you do the next one, please?
Marlon Hunt.
Marlon Hunt, who is on my left here.
Versus Kielo Lambert.
Kielo Lambert. So, Marlon, multiple world champion. Many, many belts, and this young upstart. Well, what do you think?
It's going to be a good fight. He's the dark horse of the competition. We obviously started off with other members. He's come in. I've heard he's got a good bang. I heard he's pretty awkward. He's fought some good guys. Tommy King, very good fighter, good high puncher. So it's going to be good.
Kielo, what do you think of this matchup?
I think the matchup is quite good for me, especially to be put in this situation, fighting these guys. Like these guys have been in this game for a while now, got good experience.
Were you being polite and saying that they're secretly saying they're old?
No, I'm just saying. Obviously, they know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like they're not no amateurs to the game. They've got world titles of their own. Do you know what I mean? They've been up there. They know what it's like to be up that level. So it's good for me to have a nice challenge and just step it up and make myself known and worthy of being in the ring with these guys.
Yeah, well, I know your trainer, John Graham, and he's got a lot of faith in you. Obviously having some great fighters himself, namely the legendary Tim TNT Thomas. So that should be good. You said to me earlier, now I'm paid, ladies and gentlemen, for this to cause trouble, that if you was going to fight Kevin, it would be hospital ward.
It would. And that's what it's going to be after the final.
You'll be going to coma ward.
One or the other. One or the other, doesn't matter. One of us two, we're going there. Got to go through Kielo first, which I will. Yeah, like I said, he's up and coming. He's coming through. He's the dark horse, but still. Gonna have to take him out. We've already been saying, me and Kev in the final, it's gonna happen. Aidan's in here, but to be fair,
spiritually, he's actually physically not here.
But you know, at the end of the day, he had quite a big loss recently on a promotion, and I think from then he's not the same anymore. Kev's gonna take him out. I'm gonna take Kielo out, and the final is us two here.
Kev, you've got to respond to that. I mean, you know, obviously we're not saying you're saying that you're pretty dismissive about Aidan's chances. You've both been like that, which we don't know what it's going to be like. But nevertheless, hospital ward. Are we having that? Are you wearing that? Are you fellow Northerner? Are you wearing that?
I don't go to the hospital, maybe, right? To be honest, I don't. But you know what? It's going to be a good fight, well, if you get through Kielo first, but to be fair, it's going to be hard for you.
How do you think about that saying, sorry, how do you think about that? You're dismissing your chances.
That's okay with me, I don't mind, like, say what you like, do you know what I mean? When we're in the ring, it's all different then, isn't it? You know what I mean?
You're very relaxed.
Go hard, go first.
Very relaxed, aren't you?
Yeah, that's just the way I am.
Ooh, so the young upstarts, though. I mean, you know, you've seen all comers, haven't you, over the years? You've seen all young upstarts and that. You've seen, you know, the new kids coming through. But it's a difficult one, isn't it? I mean, it's a tournament, Marlon. You know, and Kev, you know yourself, don't you? Tournaments are very. There's an element of luck, isn't there?
Yeah, tournaments, anything can happen. Yeah, you can be winning 90% of that fight. It's going to take one punch, one kick, one knee is done. Yeah, but I think we experienced enough for something like that not to happen. And I'm dropping to 77. End of the day, my natural fight weight category is under 80 anyway. I've always had to fight higher to get the bigger fights. I fought 85, I fought 88, I fought some of the biggest names here. I fought Lyndon Knowles. He used to fight in the 90 kilo competition. I beat him. Yeah, I'm going to be ready for this. I'm going to be 77 kilos on the dot. My natural weight category, banging people. That's where I feel most comfortable. And now is the time. Now it's worth that time to be at that competition, at that weight category, because there are good fighters about, like these guys. This is the reason I'm here, because I've always got to prove myself. Always. I've won titles in different weight categories. This is just another chance to just show why I'm here, why I love this sport.
Can't argue with that, can you? I mean, you know, the belts, they don't give the belts away. If they give the belts, I'd love a load of them, different colours, sizes and shapes. So, Kevin, you just recently, your ISKA fight in France, so you're looking for some kind of redemption, to redeem yourself in a way. It was a difficult fight, I know that. So do you see any of these guys in the same category as the man you've just fought recently?
To be honest, no. But Marlon's the biggest name in this tournament. He is. It doesn't matter about the weight or whatever, he is still the biggest name. He's got, what, 13 world titles? So he is the man to beat. But you won't beat me. Right, but we can try. But he is
in the final.
Yeah, he is the man to beat, to be fair.
Right.
He is. I'll be fighting in the final. I hope I do fight in the final. And it'll be good. It's a good name for me to beat Marlon. So I fought last week in France. I got beat. Didn't perform. Underperformed. But
that's gonna happen again.
No, it won't. What happens once I don't lose twice in 1 year, mate? I won't be losing again this year.
You know what? I mean, this is called cheating, ladies and gentlemen. But wouldn't it be good if we could switch the balls around and let these two fight first to get it going, you know? Because I think we should. I think we should pay the promoter. I think we should pay Amir. Why don't we make the tournament $3 grand?
You know that's the final that everyone wants to see. That is the final.
But you know what? Honestly, now I'm a bit like Peres de Cuellar from the UN. I am very, very diplomatic. I would not write off any of these.
Yes, I'm not.
We're not writing off anybody. But at the end of the day, we're not here to come and lose. We are here to win, to do our best.
Well, you're good at winning, aren't you? Because you don't win belts by accident. You're both world champions, former, but you've won world titles. I mean, you don't win them by accident, do you? But you were here once.
Yeah, I know.
You were here once, weren't you?
He's hungry. He's gonna be hungry. If he's not hungry, don't be here. At the end of the day, you know, I'm hungry. There is a few things that's been said, and coming back after a few things that have happened, I've got that fire back. That fire back is back there. I've been training my arse off already. 9 weeks already. I've still got 7 weeks to go. I'm nearly there. I'm ready now, to be fair, and I've still got 7 weeks. Yeah, I'm taking you guys out. That's what we're here for, and I hope you feel the same as well. You need to be feeling the same. You need to be trying to take me out, because I'm going to take you out. It's talk here, but when we're in the ring, that's where we are at our best, and that's where we show what we need to do, and that's what we're going to do. You guys are in my way.
I'm not. Let's just clear that. I'm not in the way. I will gladly go and leave. because violence isn't. I like talking about it and watching it. We'll taking part. We'll leave that one to the big men here. So, my friend at the end.
Hello.
Nigel. Lurking in the mists there, Nigel, with that smiling face of yours.
Keeping quiet.
Keeping quiet. So what's the story with you, Nigel? What's going to go on?
Well, I'm fighting Reece for a world title. We fought before, and we drew before. We fought again, but we won't go through that. But I'm there to be there on the day. I'm going to be there. I'm showing up in the ring. That's all Reece needs to know. I know he's a little bit intimidating me by me already, and I'm going after what he's got, and I'm going to get it. As simple as that. Which is his world title. It's as simple as that. And I think he knows it. I think in the back of his mind he knows that I'm his toughest opponent. I'm going to be his toughest opponent. We drew the last time, and I felt like I was on the skating rink. I'm going to be on full. I'm going to have full drive. My forward drive is going to be moving forward, and it's going to be moving forward. And we might go 5 rounds, but I'm taking that belt. Simple.
Andrew Tate's told me about you. Because I spend a lot of time with that, not like in the controversial way, in a proper normal environment. It's normal environment where we drink tea and we watch cultured movies. You believe that? But he told me that he has tried his best to knock you out, and he can't.
He won't. He will not do it. Tate, we done 20 rounds the other day, me and Tate, and he will hit me as hard as he possibly can. I will still keep coming forward. I will hit him. He will hit me. We go hard. When we spar, we go hard. That's the only way to spar. So Reece ain't gonna take me out.
So, have you got anything to say to Reece, who's not here at the moment? Have you got anything to say? Look right in the camera and look menacing.
Reece, you're gonna feel some pain come 16th of May. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be on your back for the whole of the 5 rounds, and I'm coming after what you've got. I'm going to take it.
Well, fair enough, and that's it's straight to the point and no messing about. The tournament itself, you know, is just part of Super Fight Series. What do you think about this? It's a big ask, isn't it, of the sport? But it's the new kid on the block. What do you think of it yourself, Kevin? Because you was at a tournament last night. We was up till stupid o'clock in the morning. Not together. That's just a rumour. And we seen some big fights last night. What do you think? How do you think that compares to?
I think it's going to be big, mate. I think it's what we need. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one who is sick of fighting for rubbish money, getting rubbish fights, getting all this stuff. We deserve better. We'll get better. This will get us better. And it's be good for not just for me, not just for Marlon, not just for Kielo, not just for Nigel. Good for everyone in the sport. So it's yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think it's good. It's the way forward.
What about you, Marlon? You know you've spent a lot of the time, you know, with some. I've got mutual friends. You have Andre Manat and, you know, etc. You know, in Holland. How do you see this going? I mean, it's great for the sport, isn't it? Especially the K1 kickboxing style that's, you know, some Muay Thai Nazis are against. But I mean, I've seen some. Listen, I was brought up with Muay Thai, you know, and I think that it's on the level. It's just exactly the same. If you get decent fighters, you get decent fighters in anything. What do you think this is for the country?
This is definitely good. I've fought on near on all the biggest promotions in the world, and I think this is going to be up there. You know, I trust Amir a lot, even though I fought his lad. You know, we've got a lot of history, and I respect Amir, and I respect what he's trying to achieve with Super Fight Series, and I think it is definitely good for us. It's good for us to put us on that platform, because at the end of the day we work just as hard as any other professional boxer, you know, even Olympians. You know, we train. I know I train harder than some of those guys. UFC fighters, I train harder than them. I know that for a fact. And they've got that big platform. We need it, and I think this is going to push that. I'm not just pushing that for myself. It is for the future of the sport as well.
Can I just say, sorry, can I just say, to interrupt you, I don't think he's trying to, I'm not saying this because he's my coach and he's going to beat me down the next training session. I think we've achieved it. I think we've got everybody here. We've got all of the decent fighters, from all of the best fighters from the UK.
top
one
10
roof.
ranked fighters in
Do you
the
know what I mean?
world.
Under
That's what
one
we
roof,
are.
and that is it. And then we're looking at categories. We're looking at 90 kilograms. We're looking at 77. You know, we're looking at what 63, 70. You're looking at all the best fighters from around the country in one place. You're not going to get anything like that ever.
And they're
again.
They are all UK fighters.
Everybody has got world titles. You look at Kev. You look at yourself, Marlon. Do you know what I mean? You look at Kielo coming up. He's done really, really well. Do you know what I mean? You look at like the 90 kilogram boys. These boys, none of these boys are to be taken lightly at all whatsoever. Whichever weight category you look at and whichever kind of like prestige fights, none of the guys are taken lightly. So it's all here. It's all under one roof, and this is where it is. This is where it's going to be.
Yeah, you certainly can't argue with that. I mean, just some inside knowledge. I mean, you've already beaten Lyndon Knowles. You lost to Andrew Tate. You fought John McGovern. Did you lose or you win?
I lost against him. I had injury. There was quite a severe injury, which I had to go through.
Mm-hmm.
I still went all rounds, and it was a close decision loss.
Okay,
Against
by the by, it's in the past. So it's Mick Terrell as well. Who are you going to pick out of the four? I mean, who do you think's going to win that? It's a tournament, of course, but you've got inside knowledge.
Tate, if he's on form.
Even if Tate's not on form, Tate's going to win this tournament.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I spar with him as well, and we're here. He's already beaten Joe. I don't think Mickey's going to have anything for him. I think his biggest challenge is probably going to be Lyndon.
I think Terrell's going to be one of the hardest because Terrell's got a bang on him. If he catches Tate, I think he's going to knock him out.
I don't think he's going to catch him.
Do you think don't you think these two should fight? Because
when Nigel
that'd be good, wouldn't it?
When he wins that world title, then I'm coming for you, man. That's what I'm saying. When you win that world title, your defence is going to be against you.
If I was in this four-man tournament, it would be me and Kevin in the final. Simple. Aidan, yourself, sorry, it just wouldn't happen. But if I was in this four-man tournament, it would be me and Kevin in the final. Me and Kevin number 2. It's as simple as that.
That was without Kielo.
At least we all go out in the final.
I think this guy should get a shot at Reece, and you should be in the tournament because he's a good talker, and you know you're short on words. I've seen this kid, and he can knock you spark out. Don't let this cool, calm, collected, happy, smiling face. You can pay me later. Happy, smiling face fool you. He can really bang. So back to the tournament. So you're saying that it's you and Kevin the final.
I think for the 90, I think Lyndon Knowles is a different beast now. He's had some things going on. He's come back and he is a monster. He's a monster now. I think he's found his comfortable weight. He's been messing about. He's been going up quite high. He's been going down low. I've seen him at sort of 80-ish kilos. I think this under 90 kilo is his weight, and Christian is on him. I think he's a beast. I think he could upset. I
have to be honest with you. I think if Tate's not on his game, and I know that no disrespect, I'm friends with Andrew too. I've known you a while, but I think if Andrew's not on his best, he'll get beat. But I know for a fact that because he's on the Super Fight Series, and I know what Amir's like, that there's no way on God's earth is Tate. You're not going to let Tate not train, are you? Because this is very important, is it not?
We have 2 fights this year already. I mean, he won both fights. We took one on K1 in China on literally 3 weeks' notice. Yeah. 1 week he spent in Romania again. Yeah. Too much Romania. And so on 2 weeks he won, and now he won another fight. So he already had 2 fights this year. So
yeah. We've also got on at 63.5 kilos. I think we've got Rory Crawford and the up-and-coming superstar from Scotland, Chris Shaw. I've seen Chris Shaw fight recently, and I don't use, because of my job and because of me being a commentator, etc. I pick out prospects for the future. He's one, 100%. And he's got a big mountain to climb with Martin. But Chris Shaw, believe me, is extremely dangerous. And Crawford has got it all to do, hasn't he? We've recently spoke about, haven't we, you and Paul, and we're talking about, you've seen Chris Shaw, haven't you, the Scottish kid?
Yeah,
What's your take on him?
I think he's good. He's not up and coming. He's not new. He's been out for a while, but
he has in Scotland though, under the radar,
Yeah, he's good though. I think it's dangerous. I think it's dead dangerous for
so
anyone
do I.
on that weight.
So do I really do. I really do. And there's some big up and coming fights for him. So, Kielo, you've heard everyone else rabbiting on about stuff and going on this, that, and the other. Do you think that it's? We know that John's going to come up with a perfect plan. So, when was your last fight?
My last one was November, I think. Yeah, November on TMT show against Tommy King.
Did you win?
Yeah, I won that fight.
By points or knockout?
Points, yeah.
Okay. Just like to get into one of the trainers, John, if you could just have a quick word with you. He's a youngster and he's coming up against, obviously we know Marlon's a highly decorated veteran, if you will. What do you think of the fight, and can you make any predictions?
This is the fight we wanted. We talked. This was the fight we wanted.
Okay.
At the beginning.
Any specific reason?
Style-wise, I think both fighters match up well. Experience, less experience obviously. Power. If you look up back Kielo, it's obvious what he's got.
Yeah.
Up and coming, it's the name we wanted to beat. All names in the tournament, ones we wanted to beat. Obviously Kielo's got the least experience. We wanted to get Kielo on this platform. People talking about Kielo, what better way to do it on this series?
Yeah.
That's what this series is about. It's not just about us. Like I said, this is about the future as well. It's pushing this sport forward. I love KO. I love fighting, combat sports in general. I think we need a platform to push it for us, for everyone else in the future, and Super Fight Series is going to do that.
Made in Britain.
Yeah, indeed. So I'm very excited about it anyway. I know that Kev will be training in Southport with Andy Brocklebandt and Jake Barton and the rest of them, Phil Barton of course from his gym. I know you're going to be training. Have you got any specific sort of things you want your final say, Nigel, to Reese, because he unfortunately couldn't be here? Have you got anything to say to him?
No, I mean, I'll say what I've got to say to Reese when we meet up.
So you're going to say it with your hands and your legs?
Say it with my hands and legs, yeah.
Kielo, you got anything to say to Marlon?
Good luck, all the best.
Yeah, you meant that, didn't you? Yeah, good luck. Really?
That's the most emotion I've seen of him all day.
I'll see you 16th of May.
Kev, you got anything to say to Aidan Brooks? I'm sure he's going to be...
Again, just good luck and train hard.
But obviously if you're meeting Marlon in the final, he's unlucky with those Irish, isn't he?
Yeah, well, you know. But yeah, just good luck and come to fight. I'm going to. Do come and try and beat me. Do come and try. I want to fight, so try. But yeah. See you on the 16th of May.
Do you know what I because of my other job, with being working with people, and that there's a real air of determination about you as I'm sat next to you. Mm-hmm. Would that be correct? You really want this, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I say the last week I fought in France. I fought a big name, and it was someone I believe I can beat, and I didn't perform, and I let myself down, the best way to put it. Right. I let myself down and I let it slip, I let opportunities slip which I shouldn't have let. And I'm not going to do that again. And I'll prove it. I'll prove it in this tournament. I'll prove it. So it doesn't matter who we're fighting it. Didn't matter if it was going to be fighting Kielo, I was fighting Aidan, I was fighting Marlon. Didn't matter. I was coming here to win, and I will win.
That's what you want, though. Mm-hmm. I want any of these guys at 100%. I want them at 100% mentally ready as well as physical. That's what you want. If there's that slight doubt in that head, man, I'm taking you out. Simple. You've had a loss. There's a slight doubt there. There's going to be a slight doubt. And you've got 7 weeks.
About 6 other losses.
That slight doubt is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay. No, don't.
Mind games.
That's finished. That's finished.
I didn't say anything.
That's the finish.
Although I reckon that after when we finished filming, you'll all buy me Nando's and take me out. Shazam. Well, listen, absolutely very interesting. Thank you, Marlon, Kev. Yourselves, you two. I forgot the names. I'm only joking. No, we've got an absolute fantastic show. May the 16th Super Fight Series. It's going to be superb. I am really looking forward to it. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and as I said, stay tuned. We have got some great things coming up. Thank you very much indeed. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Well done. Well done, Kev.
All right, now.
No, that's right.
Economy,
Wembley 2.